Good day, guys and girls. Welcome to Nova Trading African channel. And today we'll be talking about BTC USDT. I'm going to be sharing my view on what I think BTC USDT is going to do for the next couple of days, and then how we can open to get at least 3%, 5%, and 7%. So I'll be starting my breakdown from the daily time frame down to the 15 minutes, which I always use as my entry. Most times I don't use 2 hours time frame. I make use of the daily time frame, the 4 hours time frame, and the 1 hour time frame, and 15 minutes for my entry because I'm a daily trader. So we'll be looking at the chart together today. As we can see, the BTC chart is bullish right from the onset, but then lately, starting from the 12th of October 2025, we had a switch in market trend where we broke below where we broke below. We trend below from the highest, from the all-time high, and currently it looks like we are on a bull run. So let's start from the market nature. First, we had our impulse from this double top. We had our impulse and we had our continuation. This is what I mean by continuation. This is bigger bear flag which forms around here. Then we have this as well, and we have this currently. We can tell from this little that we have that the market is trending down, so we are on a bear run currently. So with what we are having from our daily time frame, I expect the market to get to the 90% rule of this bear flag, this rising wedge here on the daily time frame. So looking at it from here now, we currently form a double top right here, double top. But as a pattern trader, you will notice that these legs, they are not complete yet. We should be having something like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we trend to the 90% rule. But we don't really have that yet. And it's still not bad the way we have a double top right here inside this pattern. And if you look closely from this our daily time frame, you will notice that we approach the top collectively, not impulsively. So there is a tendency for the market to reverse from that point without giving the felt touch, and then we'll continue our movement downward. It's just a forecast, it's just a speculation. And from what we have here on our daily time frame, we can tell that currently we are on a bear run. So we'll be switching to 4 hours time frame to see the bigger picture of what is really happening on our daily time frame, so we can know where we focus on and how to open and how we can manage this pattern till the 90% rule of this pattern, of this bigger pattern. One thing you should know as a trader is that To catch the top is not as sweet as managing the downside, and that's what most trader does not really understand. Catching the top will actually lead you to some unnecessary losses because you'll be forcing the trade. Because one thing is the market hasn't picked is nature from there. It's nature from there. So now this is what our 4 hours time frame is looking like. You can see from here now, from what I have done so far, you can see this. And if we look at what our 4 hours time frame is doing currently, we can see that the movement is not impulsive at all. It's not impulsive at all. It is moving downward correctively. You know, one thing is there's difference between something like this, this, that's one, and there's difference, and we have this as well. We can tell that this has an impulsive leg, while this is moving correctly. So this is going to be giving us something like this, a continuation. This is a continuation, while this is moving collectively, showing us a reversal pattern and a possible continuation, in the previous trend. So this is what BTC is currently doing on our 4 hours time. We have this from that double top and this. From the example that I've cited here so far, you can draw the leg from there. Let me draw it out so we can basically understand what I'm trying to say. So this is 1, 2, then we have 3 and 4. As a trader, I don't expect you to catch the buy from there, but you can still always risk it from there because this is a typical reversal pattern. You can still always catch it from there, but you will not be going all in. What I mean by going all in is you will not be risking the usual 1% you are always risking. You are not going to risk the usual 2% if you always risk 2%. You will not be risking a full 2%. You'll be going in with at least 0.5 of your capital, or let me say of your pro account balance from here. So from what we've seen so far on our 4 hours time frame, I will be focusing on the 90% rule of this reversal pattern here now. So we'll be switching to our 1 hour time frame to see to see more about the information we've gathered from our 4 hours time frame so far, and how we can conclude and have a mind shift that from the bearish nature of BTC that we've seen on the daily time frame, we can still up on the bullish nature, which is just a short buy, because we still haven't complete the 90% rule that we are seeing on the daily time frame. I'm not a market maker, neither do I move the market, but from my forecast and speculation, it is said that we should touch the 90% rule before we continue trending high or lower. So let's just check the bigger picture of what we've seen on our 4 hours time frame, whether we are going to have another thing entirely. So we can see this now, that what we are having here is not impulsive yet. From this point now, I expect the market to, from this correction we are having, from this correction, if you look to your left hand side, you'll be seeing something like the previous value area, which is this previous value area, and we've broken through that point, through that point, and currently what we have here is this running channel. I call this running channel because it's forming low high and low low. This is our low high, low low, low high, and low low. So from what we are seeing here now, if I zoom out well, I can say from this point, the market is currently giving us something like this. This is a bear flag. From this running channel, as a smart trader, you should have been able to bank some percentage here because of this. You have this, and I will show you how you can get in on this as well. I'll show you how you can get in on this because this is a bear flag. We have done like 1:3 from this point. Let me switch to 15 minutes so that let me just bounce so that you can see what I mean by 1:3. You can see from this point we have this our bear flag that touches our trending line. So from here now, you have your SL above the trend line. You have your SL above and your TP down here. Sharp 1:3, and then we are done with that. Let's go back to our 1 hour time frame so we can finish this this pattern that we see. So as I was saying, currently the market is giving an impression of a bear flag from the previous movement that we had from here, from this bear flag. So we have this correction and this. So I expect the market to form a bear flag here, and then we sell to. We can sell, expecting the market to sell to this point, or at least 86. Yeah. Okay. So we can actually tell that from this double top now, this double top is very strong. That even as the market is forming a running channel, which is also giving a reversal pattern, we can still see that there are some opportunity in it to bank on and get some percentage. You are not leaving all those money out of the market because you feel that the proper nature of BTC is bearish. You can still find some opportunity on your 1 hour time frame. As a daily trader, you don't really need much. Only if you are a swing trader, that is when you'll be looking at catching the top as early as possible. So from this running channel, we can still see that we can still make some money, even if not much money, depending on what you are risking. So we can still make some money here. This is one entry, and this is another year. This is another year. So I'm giving you 1:3. This is another year. This is 1:3. This is 1 hour entry time. Let's go to our 15 minutes and see what it's looking like. I call this one triangle. Call it triangle.